welcome along to Mod My Rugby here on Cornf1akes Crib, the segment where we get to showcase all the latest and greatest mods going around for Rugby Challenge 2 and show them off to you guys who can decide what you would want to add to your game in the up and coming of greatness for all things to do with mods. And today we have something special for all you South Africans, lovers of South African rugby, or just someone who wants to play with some South African teams. We have a special South African mod, and it has come out by a couple of guys who seem to be the main guys behind it. If Hoggard fan number 9 and Stormer Boy. This one is picked up off the Sidey forums as per usual, and of course they have a lot of help behind doing this. These guys have come up with a mod predominantly to showcase, well, all things South African, whereas it's not a licensed team, as anyone who's played it well knows. It's not a licensed country, so these guys have put a lot of time and effort into getting everything, a lot of players and a lot of squad names and squads for that matter into the game. So we're going to check it out and have a look what it has to offer. Firstly, we go into the game. How awesome was that intro screen with the ball? That just looked completely amazing. So as always, I'll leave the links below to anything you might need to know or see, a link to the forum for any discussion on the mod, and a link to the download as well for you all to check it out. So first things first, let's have a look at what this adds. And probably the most prominent thing that this mod adds is the Currie Cup, and a lot of you guys have been asking for the Currie Cup, so now that we have a mod, finally we can get that series underway very soon. So expect to see a new Currie Cup series coming to the channel in the next few days. Any team suggestions you have that you want to see, leave them below, and if you get in before I start it up, well, you might be in luck. So the Currie Cup's in, 6-team competition. Have a quick look. You can see teams with the logos there already all sorted out. The Blue Bulls, the Free State Cheetahs, the Golden Lions, oh goodness me, I'm going to have to learn how to say that name, the Sharks and Western Province. All the sides are there from the Currie Cup, the Premier Division, and apparently they are working on the Division 1 as well, so expect to see that in an upcoming version of the mod. Okay, so we'll have a little quick look through the squads just so you can have a look at who's in the team, what the kits look like and all that sort of thing. We have the Bulls up first, and there's their kits home and away. Pretty sure there is for some of the teams, no, some of the teams have an extra training kit as well for a couple of them, like the Stormers and things like that. They've also fixed up a few kits that had clashing numbers, so that's all fixed up as well, just a few extra little things there. The squad, we'll have a quick little squizzy through this. This is the 2014 squad list. So there's 2 squads that come with this pack, 2013 and 2014. So any transfers with the Kings and the Lions swapping over, that's all been fixed up. Now you notice they all do have the South African players in the squad, even though they don't play for most of it. Do they even play for any of it at all into the finals or anything? I'm not too sure 100% on the workings of the Currie Cup, but they're all there, fully rostered. And the Free State Cheetahs, now have a look at the kits home and away again, exactly as good as you like. And the squad, quickly go through these for all you exact particulars who like your executive player. Feel free to pause and have a look through. I'll just quickly go through them all just in case anyone wants to see who's missing and who's not. Now the Golden Lions, home and away, very similar kits there. Not very original thinking, but as you can see they're all pretty good, no clashing of numbers or anything. And the squad, oh, Van der Linde, God, that's a name from the past, a 31-year-old. Again, it's all the squads from the coming seasons, all completely correct. And again, more kits, looking awesome. And a quick squiz through the squad. So these guys have worked pretty hard on this mod, as all people have who are involved in. Big list of guys who have helped them out, which is always good. Give a shout out to those guys too. And the Sharks, possibly a team we could be going in the Currie Cup. We'll see what happens. Quick little look through there. Good old Ndingani still playing for the Sharks. Again, Springbok players sitting down here at the bottom if you really want to use them. And finally, Western Province on the top sides. Still, surely, looking at the history of the Currie Cup, they've won the tournament a pile of times. And when you look through their squad here, they've got quite a few players with Super Rugby experience as well. A pretty good squad for Western Province. Will they be the ones to lift the trophy this year? Alright, so we've just started up a random one-off match here, just to showcase the field markings. As we can see, there is the Currie Cup logo in the middle, and there is big sponsorship things on the side, and the stadium markings, field markings for all the South African stadiums. Something you'll see, you know, with the real matches. So that's all cool. That's all fixed up and all nice for the Currie Cup. Also, as well as that, there is also field markings for the Rugby Championship and some Super 15 things as well, involving the South African side. And you can see some nice close-up of some of the new hoardings. But that's one of the new things added in for the on-field stuff for the South African Currie Cup sides heading into this year's tournament. And on the namesake of one of the creators, Francois Hogard, we see a big deal has been made about his tattoos. We can swivel them around here and have a look. They have put a lot of effort into these tattoos on a couple of players, which I'll have a quick look at. One of them is this man, of course, Francois Hogard. What an awesome job they've done of those tattoos. But while we're here on the created player screen, or edit player, whatever you want to call it, we can go and have a look down here at the boots. Now, last time we looked at some boots, we had some new ones, but these ones, we have a whole pile of new boots. Let's have a quick look through them again. Well, you can actually see them now. They're not actually in the way of the screen like they were with Sergio Prise, our favourite player. So we'll have a quick look through. The boots, they are from a few different brands. There's Adidas boots in there, Nike, Puma and Reebok boots, to name just a few. So there's some nice looking boots, 36 all up in total. And you can take your pick and choose whatever you want your players to wear. And on top of that, there is also, oh, we have to turn headgears on first. There's also a whole pile of new headgears. We'll have a quick look through these. There's a selection here from Adidas and Canterbury. You'll see, there's even a Gilbert one there. You see there's some pretty cool ones. Here's the American one for Nguyen. Some Puma ones. Here's some Adidas ones coming up here, and Canterbury. There's 28 in total for you to pick from if you want some, and they look very nice indeed. The other tattooed man, of course, is a bit of a favourite here, Alton Yantes. We can see, oops, spin the right way. He has his tattoos there. Again, immense work gone into these. Looks like he's got "In God I Trust" there. I'm sure I'll be corrected if I'm wrong, but that is an immense amount of work going into his tattoos. It looks like an owl on the back. Two players have put a lot of work into getting their tattoos just right. See if we can get a bit of a closer look. There we go, we can kind of see a bit better there. But that is an awesome job of tattoos, and well, that just adds to the realism. Awesome job, guys, that looks super. So just wrapping things up here for the South African mod by F. Hogard Fan, number 9, and Stormer Boy, the main guys behind it. It is a good mod if you're after things South African, which it has everything you never need. It has 2 squads, rosters, files, so you can pick and choose what you want. It has all the graphics, the teams, the logos, extra headgear, the tattoos for the South African players. It has everything you'd want if you want to play in South Africa. The problem at the moment with this mod is it offers nothing for the rest of the world. apart from some updated Super 15 squads and a little bit of things here and there like that. But if you're wanting to play the Rugby Championship or something like that, your South African squad's going to be really good, but you may find the other things might not catch up. That is a problem when things separate between mods, but hopefully everyone can intertwine and we'll have some good combination mods going on where people can specialise in their things, like the Currie Cup for this one, which is an awesome addition. It is one I will be using. Coming soon, Currie Cup on Cornf1akes Crib. Be sure to check that out. It'll be coming your way very soon. Remember to leave some suggestions for teams, and this is a very cool mod if you want to check out South African players and play the Currie Cup or whatever you like. The cool thing about it, just before I wrap up, is that you can put the rosters in that in, and then you can take them out and put in a different one if you want to play something different. So if you want to play the Currie Cup, it does a bit of messing about, but you can swap and chop your files around to suit what you want to play at this stage when the mods are still quite separated. So it's a cool mod, it is well made. I thank the guys for making it. They've done an awesome job of the South Africans, and it's great to have all the South African stuff in the game. So that'll wrap us up. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, hope it helps. I'll leave the links in the description below. Go check it out and have a bit of fun with the Currie Cup. And thanks guys for making it. Awesome mod, and I hope there's some improvements coming up soon which we will cover just for you. Thank you all for watching and enjoy. Take care.